Welcome to the Grim Report. Hello, buddy. Welcome to the Grim Report. Yeah, this is Grim here. Well, Obama did his last State of the Union last night, and I thought you guys ought to know that top 50 things the Washington Monthly says he did. Passed healthcare reform after five presidents. Over a century failed to create universal health insurance, signed the Affordable Care Act of 2010. It will cover 3.32 million in uninsured Americans beginning in 2014 and mandates a suite of experience measured to cut health care cost growth and number of costs. Okay, guys, we know that failed. It's failing. It's one of the worst things that could have happened because Medicare's down. The cost of healthcare is up. A bunch of people lost money because of it. Lost their healthcare. And I know one person who died of cancer. A curable cancer because they lost their healthcare because of this. Good and the bad. This is the Grim Report. Passed the stimulus, signed the $7 billion, over $7 billion American Recovery and Reservation Act in 2009, spurred economic growth, aimed greatness of recession since the Great Depression. Weeks after stimulus went into effect, unemployment claims began to subside. 12 months later, the private sector began producing more jobs that it was losing and continued to do so for 23 straight months, creating a total of 3.7 million private job sectors. And we're still losing jobs, and we're still trying to get out of debt. Passed Wall Street reform. Signed the Dodd-Frank Wall Street Reforms and Consumer Protect Act 2010 regarding the financial sector. After practices causes Great Recession, there's a new law tightens capability requirements large banks and other financial institutions requires the derivatives to be sold on clearinghouse and exchanging mandates that large banks provide living wills to avoid chaotic bankruptcy, limited their ability to trade with customers' money for their own profit, and creates a Customer Financial Protection Bureau now headed by Richard Cordray, and to crack down on his absurd lending production companies. And yet, ladies and gentlemen, they're still saying we're close to a depression. A bigger one than the ones in the 1950s. Or 1930s. Bigger than that. I'm just going to do top 10. End of the war in Iraq, which also created ISIS, which is being funded by several different countries because of their buying their oil. And the country that attacked Russia, shot down its plane, person was killed. They're the biggest buyers in it. So, yeah. Eliminated Osama bin Laden. Any president could have did that, given what he was given. Turned around auto industry in 2009, injected $62 billion in federal money on top of $13.4 billion in loans of the Bush administration into allying GMC Chrysler, returning equal states in their arguments mass restriction since bottoming out in 2009. Auto industry has been added more than 600 million jobs. 100,000 jobs in 2011. The big three automakers regained market share for the first time in 2 decades. The government expects to lose $6 billion of its investment, less than the price of the GM stock. It's still on increase. And yet, we're still in debt. And they're still losing money. And stocks are down. Recapitalized banks in the midst of financial crisis. We're still in a crisis, so they say. Approved controversial Treasury Department plan to lure private capital into the country's largest banks via a stress test of their balance sheets and public-private funds. And yet, government's still making money off of what Martha Stewart got arrested for. They're making money that way. The government, yeah. The congressman, just about half every congressman in the office is making money off of Wall Street. Oh, it's not illegal. No, it's not. But if a guy like me, you did something like that, insider trading, we'd be arrested for it. Repeal Don't Ask, Don't Tell. Ended 1990s era restriction and formalized process allowing gays and lesbians to serve openly in the military for the first time. Oh wow, big deal. That's about as big deal as me setting on attack. It was there for a reason. So these people wouldn't get made fun of, wouldn't get kicked out of the military. Toppled Muammar Gaddafi in March 2011, joined conditions of repairing Arabian government in a military action, including air power and naval backup Gaddafi regime to defeat Libyan civilians and support rebel troops. Gaddafi's 42-year rule ended when the dictator was overthrown and killed by the rebels on October 20th, 2011. No American lives were lost. Didn't say no lives were lost. Just said no American lives. Okay. Those are the top 10 reasons why people think Obama's good. Now, top 10 why people know Obama's bad. I didn't type in Obamacare, but the top 10 reasons why Obamacare is bad would do the best thing right now, believe it or not. Because there's only 10 reasons, and you only need 10 reasons why someone's bad. Okay, well that's top 10. Would you stop already? Sorry, my computer's my browser's giving me a little bit of trouble. Let's do Obama's top 10 failures. It's only fair. Because I want to get through these people. And I'm going to put it on YouTube. I'm going to put it all over my social media. So if you follow me on Twitter too, it's going to be all over it. Because really? Just like Obama. My browser's being just like Obama. hard to get along with. Wow, it really doesn't want to do this. It really doesn't want to do this. Google does not want to search for what I want to search for. Google must be an Obama supporter. Go to Firefox. Hopefully it's not. Now I use 2 browsers. Go away. Alright guys, it seems like my laptop does not want to bring up anything bad about Obama. Doesn't want to bring up another browser very well either. Wow. Connect already. You're about to see me a little bit angry on here because... Not now. Just... Alright. What in the flip? Alright guys. Well, as the 10 Obama politics and failures that make us agorist. Obama's massive failures have... There we go. Top 10 ways why 10 ways Obama has failed. As soon as it loads up here. A poll last week is pretty bad news for Congressmen Democrats heading into the midterm elections, but varied in the poll numbers was figured that constituted an even more important turning point. Not responding. What the flip is up with Firefox? Why does it always constantly need fucking updates? Well, it would seem nothing wants to go my way right now. Because I'm trying to just simply bring up 10 reasons why Obama failed, and we know one is healthcare reform. We know that when he raised the deficit, that whole gay marriage thing, he's Brotherhood, the rates. Come on. He doesn't want to talk about anything about the Muslims, radical Muslim, or anything like that. He didn't. He doesn't even want to call it radical Muslims. Don't even want to call him that. He's a joke, guys. As a president, he failed. He's Muslim himself. There's 6. I said all you need is 10. Look at him. Be honest, guys. Look at him closely. Listen to all his State of the Unions, and every bit of it was a lie. Half his cabinet is Muslim Brotherhood. He surrounds himself by yes men because he doesn't want to hear no. Keep thinking. Shouldn't take you very hard. I'll give you a few seconds. He's trying to take away our rights to bear arms. Not saying that, oh, he's trying to take them away. He is. He's also trying to take away freedom of speech. There's 11 reasons why he's bad. 11. Not 10. 11. And yet, there are some people who still believe that he's a good president. Those are the socialists, the Democrats. Even his own people are starting. He has dropped so bad that the people, if there was another election he was even able to, he would lose to a bum on the street. So yeah, guys, 10 reasons he failed, 10 reasons he thought he did good, and I actually gave you more than 10 reasons why he failed. So, good luck, good night. I thought that needed, God bless.